Tyler will not play again this year. So he had some more tests done this week, went out of state, got another opinion on it. It's not progressing where it's going to make sense that he can go. So he's going to be done for the year. It wasn't, he's, progressing in a way that we wanted, so we went and got a different opinion, some different people, and kind of looked at it, and it's just not right.
How do you feel about the whole thing?
Disappointed.
Has now confirmed that Detroit Lions star Brian Branch has suffered a torn Achilles, according to reports from Jeremy Fowler. And just like that, his season is officially over. This is a brutal blow for Detroit. Branch was one of their most explosive young defenders, a playmaker, a tone setter, and a rising star in that secondary. Losing him changes the entire identity of this defense. Fans are stunned. Analysts are calling it one of the most painful injuries the Lions have faced this year. And now the big question is simple. Can Detroit survive this loss, or will this derail their momentum?
More concerning Lamar Jackson news. I know this is like the 5th video we've made of him, but he did not practice on Thursday after being a limited practice on Wednesday. His first time practicing on Wednesday since early November. You thought he was making progress, but now he goes from a limited participant to a do not participate in practice. The Ravens think he is going to play, but this means Lamar is dealing with something he is not even close to 100%.
I mean, he's not even close to 100%. And again, he also played on Thursday, so he had a couple of extra days to recover, and he's not participating on practice on this Thursday, a week later. This is like the Sunday. He should be ready. He should be good, especially after participating on Wednesday. So that downward progression is not something I'm excited about. And look, we are really at the point where Lamar Jackson could potentially be a bench going forward until he gets fully healthy. Look, when he's fully healthy, there's no denying how good Lamar can be, but he's not healthy. He's not running the ball. He's not throwing the ball. Maybe he's not seeing everything great. So at the end of the day, he's looking like a bench going forward.
This has been like a lost season for Lamar. After week 1, then they start losing games. He goes down with a hamstring. He's never been fully back since then. Had a good game against Miami, but after that, under 10 points, pretty much under 8 points in 3 straight games. Like, he is not seeing the field well, and what really sucks is that people were buying low on Lamar. We thought, buy low on Lamar, everybody did, but now it's looking like he might not even be a quarterback you can trust in the fantasy playoffs.
Play against the Vikings on Sunday, ends up he will be the starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders Sunday in Minnesota. As for Jaden, he cannot wait to get back on the field with his teammates.
It feels good. It's been a long process of dealing with something that's significant, but I had time to sit back and reflect and, focus my energy otherwhere, and I was being a great teammate. I'm just trying to go out there and play football. No expectations, do whatever it takes to be the best version of myself and ultimately help my team try to win some football games. You take your chances, when it's needed, different quarter, whatever quarter it is, and stuff like that. And, had a conversation with DQ and them, and it's how do I protect myself and also protect the team. So, just knowing a coach told me, Herm Edwards, just knowing the journey's over. So kind of put it in that perspective. Like, I love this game, man. Before I was getting paid, I was playing it for free. So who am I to not go out there and not have that passion for the game? So for me, I'm a young guy. Still trying to develop, still trying to learn, and, these games are critical.
Yeah, it's really important for him, for his teammates, for any of the guys, honestly. And, looking into it with 5 games, that's like 30% of our season. There's a lot. All of these matter. And, as he's developing, there's certain things he's working on too, to go ahead and be as competitive as hell and, taking care of things that he can. And so it's really important.
For the quarterback and the receivers, as well as a healthy and highly functional offensive line, this could be a big opportunity for Washington to show what it expected this season to look like starting Sunday against the Vikings. Covering the Commanders in Ashburn, I'm JP Finley.
Fans know a little unfortunate news to kick off the week. Matt LaFleur says Devontae Wyatt's injury he sustained in the Lions game during Thanksgiving is indeed season-ending. Wyatt got tied up on a play. His ankle just went 90 degrees. It was not a good sight to see. And Wyatt's been crucial for the Packers. I mean, ever since the Packers trade for Micah Parsons, Devontae Wyatt stepped up in the run game and the pass rush. It's going to be tough to replace a guy like this. He's had some injury history, but when he's on the field and healthy, he makes all the difference. It's going to be interesting to see what the Packers do to counter this against the Bears, who want to run the football. Clearly, we saw that each running back had over 120 yards against the Eagles. It's unfortunate, sad. Hope Devontae Wyatt heals up. It sucks the injuries late in the year, so we won't see him until probably a couple weeks in the next season. But yeah, real Packer fans know, tough.
Warner at the home games anyway. Fred seems to be getting along just fine. Is there any chance that if you guys prolong your season into January that we could see 54 back out there?
Well, medically, no. I mean, the docs say, it's probably on the wrong side of the range that they would suggest. But even the docs with Fred say, you know what, let him rehab as if he's coming back for something, and we'll see where he's at. So I think it's outside the realm, and I promise you, it's our duty, not with a player like Fred, not to ever put himself in harm's way in terms of not being ready. And so we'll follow the orders of the doctors. They'll control this, but Fred is going to push the limits, and he is doing everything possible. He lives in like a hyperbaric chamber, 2-3 hours a day. He's here all the time. He's unbelievable, this guy. It's what made him who he is. When you watch someone go through a rehab, Nick's very much the same way. When you watch them go and attack this rehab, it speaks to who they are as players. Aside from their God-given talents, it's that will to be different and outperform any range that any doctor's going to give them. And it's kind of fun to watch. And it makes me excited to have them a part of us.
Has Fred said anything to you along those
Every
lines?
day.
Every day.
Every